सारे स्टूडेंट्स का ये कहना था कि सर इंटीग्रल कैलकुलस के ऊपर एक वीडियो बनाएं, तो हमने कोशिश कर रहे हैं इंटीग्रल कैलकुलस के ऊपर वीडियो बनाते हैं और ये हो सकता है 10-12 वीडियो ऐसे ही होगा। ठीक है, तो इंटीग्रल कैलकुलस, व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ इंटीग्रल कैलकुलस, और इसको और एक नाम में भी पहचानते हैं हम लोग, इंटीग्रेशन। The process of integration is the reverse of derivative or differentiation. So it is called antiderivative. We call it as also antiderivative because of it is the reverse process of differentiation. What does it mean? That means if we get d by dx of f of x is f dash x, then integration of f dash x dx is nothing but f of x plus c. Here we have written d by dx of f of x is equal to f dash x, because of derivative can be written as f dash x. That means if I integrate this one, f dash x will be integrated. Since the function is in terms of x, so you would operate with x, so it is called the operator. So answer is f of x plus c. Where this c arised, we will dictate later, but integration of f dash x dx is equal to f of x plus c. Or you can also write d by dx of f of x. We have got the differentiation of f of x. Now reverse process is done, antiderivative, so we will get the same function f of x. Or I can write integration of d by dx of f of x, but here you have to write d of x, so that answer will be f of x. Or I can write d by dx of integration of f dash x dx. Yes, answer is f of x. So we can call it as antiderivative. Integration is called antiderivative because of it is reverse process of differentiation. Okay? Next we will give some example. Suppose I say d by dx of sin x is equal to cos x. We can write its reverse as integration of cos x dx is nothing but sin x plus c. The c is the constant of integration. We will dictate later that how the c is obtained. हम इसके बारे में पढ़ेंगे बाद में. Integration of cos x dx is equal to sin x. d by dx of e to the power of x, answer is e to the power x. What would be its reverse process? That integration of e to the power x dx is equal to e to the power x plus c. Yes, I think it is clear to everybody. Integration of e to the power x dx equal to e to the power x plus c. Alright? Pause the video to note it down. Okay. Next we will see what are the types of integral calculus. What are the types of integration or integral calculus? Integral calculus का types क्या क्या है? तो इंटीग्रल कैलकुलस और इंटीग्रेशन हम जो कहते हैं ये दो होता है. पहले डेफिनाइट और दूसरा इंडेफिनाइट। पहले हम इंडेफिनाइट इंटीग्रल के बारे में डिस्कस करेंगे और उसके बाद डेफिनाइट इंटीग्रल। इंडेफिनाइट इंटीग्रल के बारे में आगे जानना चाहिए, क्या होता है इंडेफिनाइट इंटीग्रल। इंडेफिनाइट इंटीग्रल को हम लिखेंगे कि इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ एफ ऑफ एक्स डी एक्स इज इक्वल टू एफ ऑफ एक्स प्लस सी। मैंने जो सी के बारे में कह रहा था, इधर ये सी के बारे में हम डिक्टेट करेंगे। इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ एफ ऑफ एक्स डी एक्स इज इक्वल टू एफ ऑफ एक्स प्लस सी। दिस इज द पैटर्न ऑफ इंडेफिनाइट इंटीग्रल। Here, this f of x is called integrand. This is called integral, and c is the constant of integration. It is the real format of indefinite integral. Integration of f of x dx is equal to f of x plus c. Here I am taking this small f, and here this is taken to be the capital F. That means अगर किसी भी एक फंक्शन जो कि x में होता है, इसको अगर इंटीग्रेशन करेंगे तो जो भी फंक्शन आएगा इसमें फंक्शन ऑफ x ही आएगा और साथ में कंस्टेंट c आएगा। अगर हम इसको इंटीग्रेशन करते हैं, इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ f ऑफ u du, तो इसका मतलब भी ये आएगा f ऑफ u प्लस c, क्योंकि फंक्शन इज एक्सप्रेस्ड इन टर्म्स ऑफ u, so it is integrated with respect to u, so that your answer becomes the function, and that function is also in form of u. Okay, this is called the indefinite integral. But in case of the definite integral, it is a separate process which will be discussed later. At first, we will focus on the indefinite integral in brief. Please note. Let us have an example. D by dx of sin x. Yes, answer is cos x. D by dx of sin x plus 5. Yes, answer is cos x. Because of 5 is derivative 0, cos x. D by dx of sin x plus 2 by 3. Yes, answer is cos x. D by dx of sin x minus 4 cos x. The constant is derivative 0. If we observe this pattern, then you will see here integration of cos x dx would be sin x. Integration of cos x dx in the second example, you get sin x plus 5. Here, integration of cos x dx is equal to sin x plus 2 by 3. Here, integration of cos x dx is nothing but sin x minus 4. If we carefully observe that integration of cos x dx has got different values, so its answer is indefinite. So what is the answer then? Which one may be the correct answer? That integration of cos x dx, we can write it as sin x plus any number. It may be positive number, it may be negative number, it may be fraction, but that should be a constant. That must differ by a constant. So answer is integration of cos x dx is equal to sin x plus c. So I say c is the constant of integration and the total process is called indefinite integral. Right? Let us take, here I am writing something else. Integration of, suppose I say d by dx of e to the power x. Similarly, the answer is e to the power x. If I say d by dx of e to the power x plus c, if c is any constant, then answer is e to the power x. Therefore, we can write integration of e to the power x dx is nothing but e to the power x plus c. When c is mentioned, when c will be written here, then the whole integration is called indefinite integral. Okay, I think it is very much clear to you. Very fine. Pause the video to note it down. Okay. Here I am giving you some formula. Fundamental functions, I say. According to me, it is fundamental functions. What are the fundamental functions? X to the power of n. इसका इंटीग्रेशन x to the power of n dx is equal to answer x to the power n plus 1 by n plus 1 plus c. You can check it also. How can you check? Find out d by dx of x to the power n plus 1 by n plus 1 plus c. C is the constant, its derivative 0. So only d by dx of x to the power of n plus 1 by n plus 1. Only where will be x to the power n plus 1 by n plus 1. 1 by n plus 1 is the constant which is multiplied with x to the power n plus 1. So it will taken out of the differentiation sign x to the power n plus 1. Its answer will be 1 upon n plus 1 into n plus 1 into x to the power of n plus 1 minus 1. We know d by dx of x to the power n is equal to n into x to the power n plus 1. So answer is n plus 1 cancels. So answer is x to the power of n. So we can write, therefore we wrote here integration of x to the power n dx is equal to x to the power n plus 1 by n plus 1 plus c. But where this rule will be violated, you see. If I say x to the power of minus 1 dx, if x to the power minus 1 dx, that is 1 by x dx. But 1 by x dx is equal to integration of 1 by x dx. कौन सा फंक्शन है जिसका डेरिवेटिव 1 by x? ऐसे कौन सा फंक्शन है जिसका डेरिवेटिव 1 by x? आंसर इज log x. So answer is log x plus c. So if n would be minus 1, then this rule is not applicable. Integration of x to the power n dx is equal to x to the power n plus 1 by n plus 1 plus c, provided n should not be equal to minus 1. Next, you see d by dx of e to the power x, we know it is e to the power x. So we can write integration of e to the power x dx is equal to e to the power x plus c. C will be here because of it is indefinite integral. D by dx of a to the power of x. Answer is a to the power x by ln a plus c. C is the constant of integration. Sorry, d by dx of a to the x is equal to a to the power x. Sorry, a to the x ln a. Sorry, a to the power x ln a. Therefore, integration of a to the power x ln a is equal to only a to the power x plus c. Then d by dx of a to the power x by ln a, d by dx of a to the power x ln a is equal to a to the power x. Therefore integration of a to the power x dx is equal to a to the power x by ln a plus c. These three are exponential functions including x to the power of n. These are the exponential functions including x to the power of n. Then d by dx of sin x is equal to cos x. Therefore integration of cos x dx is equal to sin x plus c. Similarly, d by dx of cos x is equal to minus sin x. So I can write integration of minus sin x dx is equal to cosine x plus c, or I can write integration of sin x dx is equal to minus cos x plus c. Similarly, d by dx of tan x is equal to sec square x. So you can write integration of sec square x dx is equal to tan x plus c. In similar manner, we know d by dx of cot x is equal to minus cosine square x, cos square x plus c. Then integration of cos square x dx I can write is as minus cot x plus c. Please pause the video to note it down. D by dx of sec x, we know that sec x into tan x. So integration of sec x into tan x dx is equal to sec x plus c. D by dx of cosec x is minus cosec x into cot x. Therefore integration of minus cosec x into cot x is equal to cosec x plus c dx. D by dx of ln x or log x, I can write it as 1 by x. Therefore integration of 1 by x dx is equal to ln x plus c. We can write d by dx of sin inverse x as 1 upon root over 1 minus x square, or I can write 1 upon root over 1 minus x square dx is equal to sin inverse x plus c. Similarly, d by dx of tan inverse x, we know 1 by 1 plus x square. So 1 by 1 plus x square dx integration would be tan inverse x plus c. D by dx of sec inverse x, we write 1 upon x under root x square minus 1. So its integration would be sec inverse x plus c. These functions, and these are the fundamental functions and their integrations what I have written in the board, and these things will be practiced more and more. कभी हम मैथमेटिक्स टीचर्स कभी नहीं कहते हैं रटने के लिए, मगर हम ये कहेंगे ज़रूर कि इसे याद रखना ज़रूर है, ये याद रखना ज़रूरी है इसका, ये फॉर्मूला, ताकि इसका आगे आगे इसका एप्लीकेशन आएगा और इसका इम्पोर्टेंस और बढ़ते जाएगा. ठीक है, इसलिए ये फॉर्मूला तुम्हें याद करना ज़रूरी है. पॉज द वीडियो, नोट इट डाउन. Okay, now we'll start about the algebra of integration. Suppose I say integration of a function f of x, first function f1 of x, f2 of x, f3 of x, और ऐसे ही n number of functions of x are added together and we have to find out its integration. Its answer would be integration of f1 x dx plus integration of f2 of x dx plus integration of f3 of x dx plus dot 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 plus integration of fn of x dx। अगर इसे हम ये भी कह सकते हैं f of x of g of x dx, आंसर इज इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ f of x dx प्लस इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ g of x dx। अगर हम इसमें माइनस लगा देंगे तो इसका वैल्यू भी माइनस हो जाएगा। और सेकंड, अगर इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ f of x इंटू g of x, अगर फंक्शन दोनों मल्टीप्लाई हो गए तो इसलिए हमको एक दूसरा फॉर्मूला यूज करना पड़ेगा। वी हैव टू यूज अनदर फॉर्मूला विच इज कॉल्ड इंटीग्रेशन बाय पार्ट्स। मैं इधर लिख देता हूं, इंटीग्रेशन बाय पार्ट्स। इंटीग्रेशन बाय पार्ट्स ये क्या होता है? इसमें फर्स्ट फंक्शन इंटू इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ सेकेंड फंक्शन माइनस इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ डेरिवेटिव ऑफ फर्स्ट फंक्शन इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ सेकेंड फंक्शन। These two will be multiplied together and at last integration will be obtained। याद करने के लिए फर्स्ट इंटू सेकेंड इज इक्वल टू फर्स्ट इंटू इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ सेकेंड माइनस इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ डेरिवेटिव ऑफ फर्स्ट इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ सेकेंड। ये दोनों का ब्रैकेट में रखा हूं मैंने, ये दोनों का मल्टीप्लिकेशन का फिर एक बार इंटीग्रेशन निकालना पड़ेगा। थोड़ा कॉम्प्लिकेटेड प्रोसेस है और इसको आगे हम पूरे ब्रीफली समझाएंगे इसको। इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ ये होता है इंटीग्रेशन बाय पार्ट्स, और इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ यहां लिख देता हूं k इंटू एफ ऑफ एक्स डी एक्स। अगर इसका हम इंटीग्रेशन करेंगे तो k जो कंस्टेंट ऑफ इंटीग्रेशन है, जो k जो सॉरी कंस्टेंट है, नॉट कंस्टेंट ऑफ इंटीग्रेशन, जो कंस्टेंट मल्टीप्लाई करके इसे हम बाहर निकाल लेंगे और बाद में इसका इंटीग्रेशन करके मल्टीप्लाई कर देंगे। एक बार फिर इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ k इंटू एफ ऑफ एक्स डी एक्स, जो कांस्टेंट मल्टीप्लाई होके है इधर, ये कांस्टेंट हम बाहर चलाएगा और बाद में इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ एफ ऑफ एक्स डी एक्स के साथ मल्टीप्लाई हो जाएगा। ठीक है, इसे ये हो गया अलजेब्रा ऑफ इंटीग्रेशन। नेक्स्ट विल सी दैट प्रोसेस ऑफ इंटीग्रेशन। In what are the various processes adopted for the integrating a function? First one is substitution. Substitution process। ये प्रोसेस दो किस्म के हैं, एक अलजेब्राइक सब्स्टिट्यूशन, अलजेब्राइक, और ये ट्रिगोनोमेट्रिक सब्स्टिट्यूशन। अलजेब्राइक सब्स्टिट्यूशन और ट्रिगोनोमेट्रिक सब्स्टिट्यूशन। सेकेंड वन इज पार्शियल फ्रैक्शन। ये कहां अप्लाई होगा और कैसे होगा इसको हम ब्रीफली समझाएंगे नेक्स्ट वीडियो में। पार्शियल फ्रैक्शन। थर्ड वन अभी जो कह रहा था इंटीग्रेशन बाय पार्ट्स, और फोर्थ कुछ स्पेशल टेक्निक फॉर स्पेशल फंक्शंस। कुछ स्पेशल टेक्निक, ये तीनों में नहीं होगा, कुछ स्पेशल टेक्निक फॉर द स्पेशल फंक्शंस। ये हो गया हमारा चार प्रोसेस ऑफ इंटीग्रेशन। पहला वाला सब्स्टिट्यूशन प्रोसेस, जहाँ पर अलजेब्राइक और ट्रिगोनोमेट्रिक दोनों किस्म के होते हैं, पार्शियल फ्रैक्शन, और लास्ट थर्ड इंटीग्रेशन बाय पार्ट्स, एंड फोर्थ द स्पेशल टेक्निक फॉर द स्पेशल फंक्शंस। These are the four process of integration to be adopted for finding out the integration of the different functions. This is the integration video part 1, which describes only the introduction of the integral calculus, This is the part 1. In part 2, we will dictate more and more. Keep watching all these videos and share with your friends so that they would also be benefited from this. Thank you. If you are new, then subscribe to my channel.